Alright, there is the motors. And computers. There. You want to get us some ammunition up and running?
Yeah. Yeah.
Before you do that, we need to set ownership to this thing because it's pointing at it.
Oh, the ship? Yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
Okay, you're doing that. Okay.
Control A. Me. Yes. I should own all of it.
Okay, it's no longer looking at it. Idle movements are going.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so queue up some ammo for it.
On it. Alright, what does it use?
Small iron charge. I just queued up like 10 or so.
Okie dokie. And does that act as a clip, I guess?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
I'm going to take control of the turret real quick. Just to make sure. Oh wait, I guess I need to sit. We may not have a way for me to actually take control of the turret at the moment.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, ooh, I wonder if I can take control from the cryo chamber.
Maybe.
No. Alright, target missiles, yes or no?
No. If we get something that starts pulling missiles, we'll put a regular Gatling gun in.
Okay. Small ships, yes. Large ships, yes. Characters off, stations off, neutrals on.
Turn neutrals off. That
way, neutrals
way,
off.
if we do get us a ship and pull it in, that's registered for nobody. It won't kill it.
I am going to start trying to throw together a little, well, one of our two ship options that we.
All right, I'm going to disassemble 100 red components.
Okay.
That should give us the silver we need for the gravity components.
Okay.
No, I did not say disassemble all, you son of a bitch. I just said 100.
Actually, before I do that, I am going to disassemble or assemble kind of a platform.
Okay. And it was just pulling them all in. It wasn't actually disassembling them.
Let's see.
Alright, depressurizing on. That means we need to turn the oxygen tank on, don't we?
Yep. And it's going to start trying to fill up from the...
I'll get some more oxygen coming in.
Ice.
Well, actually, if we turn off use conveyors, it shouldn't do that, should it?
Right. Well, it won't pull anything. I kind of screwed up my thought on that, but
okay.
It'll. I mean, as long as we take our time, and I mean, we don't need a huge amount of ice. So.
Right.
Okay.
You can't get out.
Turn. This way. Might have to drill.
Okay, that's what you're doing. I dig what you're burying. I pick up what you're throwing down. I smell what you're cooking.
I'm going to be putting down some heavy armor fairly soon, so when we're doing thruster stuff. Granted, I have an idea. I know that's scary.
A little bit.
It uses less resources.
Okay. But
And we have to do some funky stuff with designing the worker ships.
continue.
Okay. Let me... I'll kind of lay it out real quick. Because I can get everywhere to weld this up. Now, coming back from a resource run might be... If you don't have jetpack capacity, it might be difficult, but...
Well, you certainly got my attention here. And you got me in suspense.
I kind of have it laid out now.
Alright, let me pick up this ice and I'll come out over there in a minute.
And I guess we could always put connectors in, like, additional connectors to pipe the things up as well, but basically the butt end, or whatever the back end docks in, and these are kind of like parking spaces, and we can walk down on this to the ships, and there won't be a down... I mean, there's a lot more free space here that we can work with.
I like the design, but the necessity of it escapes me.
For docking the ship. The small ships.
Right.
Well, instead of using heavy armor as just a big platform.
Right. It looks like a dock now, like a boat dock.
Yes.
Okay.
If you use light armor and you have ion thrusters, it burns through the light armor.
I thought you were... It's just... From your explanation and not knowing what you were doing, I thought you had some crazy, elaborate craziness going on, and this is, beautiful simplicity. So, yeah.
Yes. Do we have another good grinder?
Yes, I made 2 each.
Okay.
I thought I said that.
You may have. I just may have been...
Ignoring me?
Can you blame me? I mean, really, the only time I pay attention to you, it usually ends up being the server's down.
Or, oh shit!
Right.
Mining carriage.
Mining carriage?
Yep.
Oh, something that we might want to do at some point, and I may put that on the ship, but or our base at some point. But I could do that actually fairly easily. Put a rotor on here somewhere.
Yeah.
With a remote control block, basically a large rotor that turns into a small rotor, and camera set up. Yeah. So that we can be inside and actually look at some of these things.
Sounds good to me.
And our tool ships, we're going to be trying to use the super tools, right? So we can eventually upgrade them.
Yes. So that means we need the octagen and decagen or whatever it's called.
So they won't work just basic?
Nope. You got to have those cores to get started.
Ah.
And I think they take quite a bit of resources.
It kind of surprises me that we can't just use the basic tool.
Well, we can use it. I'm just saying it requires one of the cores in the construction of it.
Ah.
Let's see. All right, the base tier grinder use it. Oh wait, where is that in here? Here it is. Oh, okay. It's the upgrades.
Right.
It's the upgrades that take the octa-core and later on the xena-core. So yeah, you can use them just as is. It's okay. I see. It's the drills, the actual ship drills that require the xena and octa-cores up front. The tools have a base tier that you can use. Okay.
All right.
I dig it.
So I've got our kind of simple ship dock here. So I'm gonna kind of try and throw together a small ship.
Okay.
And actually, I've got, since we've got a connection to the outside, through that conveyor port, what I'm thinking is move those two chairs outside.
Sounds good to me. The inside.
That way we don't have to keep going inside for power and everything.
Works for me. The oxygen tank itself is now full of oxygen, so we should have about 2 loads of ice in the generator.
Okay. Yeah, I need to charge up. Alright, that's good enough for now. There was one of those chairs. Really, we don't need more than one initially.
No.
So, 8. So I can kind of move that back a little bit. Chair or seat. That's what they call this newfangled tomfoolery.
While you're doing that, excuse me, sorry. Mag boots. I'm going to put our oxygen, gravity generator in here.
Oh, nice. Nice. That'll be fun.
Okay. So give me some of that, and that, and the gravy train. Where you at right there? And we're going to put you
So,
up here.
Do you want to build the grinder or the grinding ship or the mining ship?
I'll take either one that you don't build. Oh,
okay.
Crap. I made super magnets. Alright, gravity components there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, those build a lot quicker.
I will build the a grinding ship then.
Steel plates, and we're done.
Wrong way. Wrong way.
Yeah, no. Let's actually bring that down to about 25.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, not that.
And gravitas. Now, if only the pressurization would knock you off your feet and do the whole crap thing. Oh, I'm out of power.
Conveyor pipe, L joint, T joint, hex hub.
Which one you said you was building?
The grinder.
Okay. As soon as I'm charged up, I will begin work on a... Actually, until we... Because I do want to get that small ship jump drive. So I don't want to start building that until we get that uploaded.
Okay.
Okay, so mods to consider are going to be... Well, not consider, but get the small ship jump drive and the docking assist. Ooh. That's Sage's mod. Oh, shit.
What?
Last time I used that, crashed everything.
Yeah. Well, let's see. So, ooh. I think that works. I think he said that works. Oh, wait. There we go. That's what we want.
And I have a thumbnail screenshot that I'm going to grab. We did put the... Was it Hostile Universe or the other one that we put on here?
I think we were going to put Hostile Universe. I don't know if it ever ended up. We may have to...
Well, that's the one that requires a world restart, so if it's not in here, we're just SOL.
No. Hostile Universe doesn't. It's the
Exploration expansion.
Yeah, that one does.
Lots of ice. Anything in you? Besides stone? Nope. And what do we got in here? We got iron. And iron.
I guess if it comes to it, we can always use what I have as a local miner as well.
Yeah. Some of these are fairly close. And I just realized that once we actually set off, it won't really matter about the world too much. So if we wanted to add the exploration, we can do that after we set off, after the ship build.
Right. Right.
Nice tone, by the way.
Right.
Okay, this donut is all iron.
Butter, steel plates.
The Iron Donut. That's what I'm going to name one of my ships. The Iron Donut.
Only if it looks tasty.
And it will have a small ship on the side, shaped like a moray. Is that what it was called? The little fish that...
A moray
No,
eel?
not the moray eel. The little sucker fish that hang off of sharks.
Some of them are the sharks.
I know, but there's a little fish that hang off of them. Remora. There you go. And I will call it the Homer.
Meep meep. Large steel tubes. We have...
That was the episode that introduced Homer's brother, didn't it?
I believe so.
I miss early Simpsons.
Okay, this is turning out to be a little bigger than I originally intended, but...
Go big or go home.
Yeah. Okay, Starter.
Ooh, slow down. Thank you.
It's... Alright, I need...
Hello, beautiful. Platinum.
No. Oh, nice. Get a load.
Yep, and I will mark it while I'm here. Well, let me start reading the rest of it to see what else is here.
Let's see. There's that.
Ooh, excuse me.
That. Little grids.
I found iron, which is... There we go.
Not surprising.
No, I forgot I had my my signals turned down or on one of the settings, and it wasn't picking up, and I couldn't figure out why. Oh, hey, there's one of these little cancerous nodules. What's in here?
Cancer.
Cobalt. Oh, baby. Nice. Okay. So there's cobalt in that nodule.
Lights.
So we got cobalt and platinum. I gotta find the platinum again. Oh, and there's a way in right here. Cool. And inside we have small glitch. Sometimes my tool won't come up, even though it's technically there.
They make pills for that.
You don't get any points for that. What is this? Oh, platinum. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, you walked into
That's why I
that.
said you don't get no points for it. That was too easy. All right. Plat. Cobalt.
Okay, what else do I need on here? I'm gonna need cargo. So, cargo. What cargo do I want to put on here? We could also put the stone crusher in.
Yeah.
To
Supplement other materials until we get everything.
Yep. And the gravel sifter, that whole combo.
Yep.
I need to sit down and charge. And that's going to be a nice ship when I finish it. At least I think it will.
I expect nothing less.
You have very high opinion of my building skill.
No, I'm just tipsy.
Oh, okay. Don't buy a car.
What's on you? You're a lot closer. You're a small one. I think this week's adventure in binge watching is going to be Farscape, since I haven't watched it in so long. Now that I've got it on my mind. Ice. That's ice. I'm still, to this day, pissed off at... I forget which season it was. The season finale that had Aaron and Crichton disintegrated. Dude, oh my god, I was so pissed off.
You know what really pissed a lot of fans off when that happened? Well, Sci-Fi canceled the series after that.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. That was horrible, man. I mean, what the fuck?
Thruster components.
Who picked it up?
Nobody after that. The series ended there, but they did a mini-series to wrap up the
Oh,
story.
okay. Seemed like it went longer than a miniseries.
It's what, 4 or 5 episodes? Or no, it was 4 hours to wrap it up. I think that or 7, not 7. I mean, why'd I say 7? Good God. Probably because I'm trying to math in my head at the same time it's either 4 or 5, but I'm not 100%.
Okay. So I thought for sure there was like a full season after that.
No. Because the miniseries opens up with them, Rigel recovering
Right.
him.
Sci-fi was a bunch of dicks.
Well, the thing is, they had just paid a crap ton of money to get a hold of Stargate.
Right.
And Stargate was an expensive show to get a hold of, so I don't blame them too much for that.
No.
What is my...
Alright, there's more cobalt.
Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of construction components. Let's start making them.
No, when I say sci-fi is a bunch of dicks, it used to be an amazing channel. I adored it.
And then it turned into Sci-fi, the land of the,
WWE.
well, I was gonna say, Sci-fi, is it a,
Syphilis?
yeah, is it a STD?
As a matter of fact, it is. Alright, so that's
Okay,
more
production.
cobalt.
Let's cancel that. I actually need a couple hundred.
I think in recent, like the past year or two, they've tried to kind of reclaim some of their past glory, but I don't think they've successfully done so.
Yeah.
Because even some of their original content wasn't bad before they went to trying to capture It's So Bad It's Good poorly.
Right.
There was one in specific.
Is that...
That's interesting.
Okay,
It's got
yeah.
a hole all the way around it. That is a really neat asteroid, actually. But the Mutant Chronicles was interesting.
Sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
Oh, is that uranium? I think it is. It was, I want to think it was a sci-fi original. Yeah, that's uranium. And I think that was the last good sci-fi original that I saw before it went to crap. Anyway.
Okay.
But even if it wasn't an original, that was the last good, not theatrical release movie.
Right. Now, what did I need for this? Oh, it's working now, so that's good enough. Okay, we started up.
I still kind of wish that you couldn't just immediately jump to the elite tools.
Oh, yeah. I was... A good way of gating that would be, like, the assembler not being able to build it until you did an upgrade, certain upgrades to it.
That would work. Or at least for the final elite tools. Because
Yeah.
I've heard, and I think I've made a suggestion myself, to where the upgraded tool requires a tool before it to be made. Which wouldn't gate it as much as doing that, but it'd be something.